Hello, everybody. This is Walrus McFish Sr., and we are back with another episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup with Savage Sid the Executioner, Formic Skald of Rue, as we continue to needlessly punish ourselves here in a ziggurat. But we're going to keep going, and I know there's probably some of you who are shouting at the screen, no, no, Sid, don't do it. You don't have to do this. Don't be a hero. You can leave at any time. And you're right. But, there is a certain morbid fascination, isn't there? Just it's very easy to get swept up in the one more level mindset here. And, if we ever get to the point where we've had, like, an absolutely devastating level where it's just my psyche is completely shattered and I don't want to go on, then we can finish that level and leave. The problem is you don't oftentimes get that chance in a ziggurat. Sometimes your psyche gets shattered and then you die and you don't get a second chance. So, I can acknowledge that that's a possibility, but we're really going to do our best, aren't we? We still got some tricks. We haven't even used our Death's Door tricks, so maybe we could hopefully pull something out. So what are we going to do here? We're going to press on for at least one more level. I mean, a big part of it is hopefully getting lucky in what kind of levels that we get. If we get 12 more floors of Death Yaks or something, that's not going to be an issue. If we get tons of mummy floors and stuff, that's going to be a little bit more harder on the soul. But before we continue on, I'd like to just quickly recharge my Wand of Heal Wounds, because that's getting a little bit low. It's up to 5. That could stand to get recharged even more. Let's just do that one more time. I'd really like to have a lot of heal wounds at my fingertips. Yeah, 8 charges. That's 8 terms of life possibly that could buy us, as we wait for our exhaustion to go away or something like that. It could be a lifesaver. The other thing is I've been wearing my Amulet of Resist Corrosion for a little bit longer than I meant to. Let's just put on Regeneration for now. I kind of like it's just a default amulet, and then we'll switch it around as necessary. Yeah, I actually didn't mind even having it on the last floor because, well, we were facing some rust monsters and things like that, but now that we are done with that, let's just make sure we stack as much regeneration as we can. How's our necromancy skills? At 63% right now. Yeah, we're a little bit drained right now. Drained and stat drained, but I think we're going to be okay. See, that's the problem. That's going to fluctuate a lot based on our level of draining and stat draining. Our ability to actually cast those high-level spells is going to swing by quite a bit. But let's take it one more floor and see how it goes. Down we go. And I'm still not sure what the optimal strategy here is as we get towards these bigger floors. Another big part of it is how good we're going to be able to get these apocalypses. What ring are we wearing right now? We're just wearing Gin. We should be a little bit more reactive with our armor usage as well. We might be able to switch around our jewelry and stuff. Unseen Horror is coming on. So is this going to be an abyssal floor? I can take one Unseen Horror over here. I'm sort of feeling like the better plan might be to just camp over here, and they'll trickle with these bigger floors. We don't have to fight everybody at once. So it looks like Abyss. It could be Swampy Abyss. Okay, so I guess that means that we do want Hengo Cop. Something feeds on my intellect. Okay, well this is not going to be good for our stats either. Here come a bunch of guys. Yeah, so people hurt us. I feel like, yeah, let's just camp out to this corner, and if they want to come and get us, then come get us, and then we'll apocalypse when we need to. We could also possibly, like, get up regeneration, so that'll happen. And maybe this is not the best strategy, but it's certainly, like, a new strategy to try. Like, okay, here's a bunch of guys. Yeah, now it's time for an apocalypse. Apocalypse all the star spawns and liches away. Not to mention, yeah, let's make sure we can get with this lich before he tries to do anything nasty here. Yeah, there's some other nasty things happening, but I just wanted to make sure I dealt with all the worst of it. Okay, deal with the malmutators, deal with the liches. Working Horror explodes, which was actually something I was not expecting. That was a torment threat that I didn't expect. I didn't notice that Working Horror working over there. I guess that's why they call him a Working Horror. But I actually do think that we are mostly okay. Here's a dire flail I didn't even notice. Now it's gone. Oh, I'm also sick, which is the reason why I'm not healing very well. That explains part of my difficulties as well. But you know what? I think we're going to have enough life to pull it through. If I get too much lower, yeah, I'll consider healing back up. But if I can kill this Sime over here, I'm still not going to feel better for a minute, so I should probably heal up a little bit, especially I got Starker's Masses coming over here. Wretched Stars, which are going to... Yeah. Alright, so let's heal up just a little bit. Yeah. And can I do like a Lee's Rapid Deconstruction over here on these Starker's Masses? Is that possible? I can't even see it, unfortunately. We'll destroy the Spatial Maelstrom. That is dealing some irresistible damage. Alright, yeah, these guys are going to start shouting a lot. Destroy the Shadow Wraith. Let's make sure these guys are getting closer together. One more Heal Wounds ought to do it, I think, as annoying as that is. How about one more Heal Wounds? Okay. Feeling a lot better about that. I'm still sick. That was a big part of the problem for this floor. Abyssal floor is kind of nasty. Shining Eye, going to try to mutate us a little bit. I'm not sure if we got any malmutations. There was too much message spam. I couldn't pay attention to that. So to be honest, I'm not sure... Oh, there's still an Ancient Zyme, so I still would be sick, even from not destroying that other one. I'm not sure if my strategy of hanging out in the corner was the best. Here's a Nekexec. Let me just pounce on him as quickly as I can. There we go. Might as well. Let's make sure that we're healing up here. Alright, feeling good. More Nekexecs. I just don't want to get malmutated. And I think I got rid of all my corruption. Yeah, I got rid of all my corruption. I don't think I got any malmutations there, unless I'm missing something. So that's always encouraging when you go through an abyssal type experience like this. Here's some more spatial vortices that didn't quite get the memo, a little too batty, but we can finish them off right now. Good. That floor was not the worst. I mean, two charges on a healing, on my wand of healing, which is a little bit in short supply. I mean, we just recharged that up. So, I mean, two charges is like, you know, 2/3 of a scroll of recharging. I think one of our scrolls recharging only recharged it for two pips, 2 charges there. So, I mean, that was sort of like one scroll of recharging that we used right there. When you put it in those terms, it doesn't seem quite so sustainable. But we only have to do this 11 more times. And to be fair, on this one we didn't have our source of natural healing because we were sick for most of the time. I'm not sure if that strategy of hanging in the corner was the best. Maybe it would have worked better on a different floor. Maybe we should experiment a little bit, but it's not like we can really do that. Ring of Robustness. That's amazing. AC plus 8. I mean, I love that. I love it out of principle. I could wear it instead of Gin most of the time, and then if I'm seeing elemental threats, I could just like throw that on, especially now that I have more negative energy resistance. It's possibly better than my other one. I would like to pick that up at least. Enchant weapon I don't need. Potion of Experience? Yes! Give it to me. Can't carry that many items. What am I carrying here that I don't need to be carrying? Well, a lot of things. I'm carrying a lot of unnecessary bling, to be fair. To be definitely fair. But that's not something that we need to worry about. I need my bling. It's an important part of my my mental health here. Manual of Slings is something that we abandoned a long time ago. Potion of Experience is definitely something that we can quaff right now. I don't know, we could get really good at slings right now if we wanted to. It's definitely a possibility. But instead, let's just do the same thing that we did, well, last time. Well, I guess we might as well just do it like this. Perfect. Well, I guess my armor too. My armor's getting better. We don't need to do that. Let's just do it as such. And as such. There we go. I kind of like the looks of that. Charm's going up. 52%. I'm not even drained right now. How's my need for a toes woe? It's still at 21%. Well, my intelligence is really bad right now, too, actually. So let's quaff up a restore abilities. Those next did a number on me. I was sort of wanting to quaff one of those at the beginning of this video anyway, but I held off. And now it's at 30%. 12% toes woe. That's pretty amazing. 2 chunks of flesh. I don't need it. I'd rather have the Ring of Robustness. And I'd rather, like, wear it, honestly, because the Ring of Robustness is super cool. I actually had the Ring of Robustness in my first 15 rune game ever. Twisted Ignition. Nah, we're wearing, well, nah. Nah. No fire spells. We're wearing a Ring of Ice most of the time. Did I take off my... Wait a second. Did I take off my cloak? How did I drop my cloak? I'm glad I noticed that. That would have been a really bad thing to lose. I can't believe I fat fingered that. That actually makes me feel nervous that I could fat fingering just taking off and dropping my cloak. This game, you know, I mean, you gotta pay attention. You gotta really be on the ball here. We're still wearing appropriate amulets. Let's put on the Ring of Robustness instead of Gin for the time being to get up to, like, what, 49, almost, you know, almost 50 AC. That's the sort of AC that you want to be dealing with as you're tanking your way through a ziggurat. I think. Of course, all the AC in the world doesn't really help you too much if you're getting tormented. That's why I'm looking for Death Yaks. Abyssal 4 was not that bad. The sickness threw me off guard, considering how regeneration focused our build is. But I guess we're good. We're all good. We could have cast Death's Door there too if we wanted to. If we wanted to be really, like, crazy about it. Yeah, just casting Death's Door casually is feeling more and more like a possibility. We don't have to, like, prepare for it anymore. If it's going to be at 30%, we just need to be basically ready for it. Alright, so what's next? I don't know. Let's see. Death Yaks. Show me Death Yaks. And, good. Good. We're all good, right? We didn't take off anything important. No. We're wearing all of our best stuff. Hengo Cop. We don't really need Hengo Cop anymore. Let's put on Regeneration. So yeah, I gotta be aware of this stuff. Keep my jewelry up to date. Regeneration, Robustness, and Boig. I like it. Ready for anything. Going through now to... What do you think? Taking all bets. Elves. Liches. It's liches. Crap. Okay, well, what does that mean for us? We've had a hard time with this floor before. Get my negative energy up. I mean, my negative energy is up, so maybe just having the robustness is the better plan. Regeneration is good. Before these Silent Spectres come around, I guess that means it's time for putting my buffs up as preemptively as possible. If that Silent Spectre wants to come to me... That would be nice. So let's actually camp in this corner for a second, because it looks like that Silent Spectre is wandering around. Can we be, like, stealthy about this? Iodolon? 2 Vampire Knights? Hey, if all these liches got silenced too, maybe this is not so bad. The Revenants, I mean, Revenants are lich-type monsters. They're capital L's. You think that maybe they are unable to cast their biz? Their lich biz? I would say almost definitely yes. Let's regenerate up. It might be great to have RN+++ in this floor. I'm feeling like maybe it's worth getting rid of robustness temporarily for the spinneret. But I am at full health right now. Maybe the Silent Spectre is actually a double-edged sword. Of course, I can't regenerate any more if I needed to. I was hoping I would have that little pocket of air in that side, but it seems like he's wandering closer. Again, oh, the Silent Spectre I accidentally destroyed. I didn't even notice that I was chopping him up. So never mind, that's a moot discussion right there. My health HP is creeping up towards 250 as I work up my my fighting. Yeah, fighting might surpass axes, and I'd actually be okay with that. Considering that, first and foremost, I consider Savage Sid to be a fighter. He loves a good fight, you know? I mean, the fact that he uses his axe is incidental, but he'll beat you up with his fists or a knife or whatever he's got, with a broom or a pool cue or whatever, you know? Okay, actually, is this guy reflecting injuries at me? That's ridiculous. I can't help but hit him. So I sort of wish that I had my, Let's make sure that my regeneration is going on here. I'm probably reflecting injuries back at myself, which is obnoxious. I'm my own worst enemy here. He's severely damaged, so it's like he's probably going to just die eventually. Destroyed, destroyed. Yeah. Destroyed all these things. We would love it if that Unborn died before it started reflecting injuries again. We would also love it if that Revenant died before it started throwing any more ghostly flame all over the place. Here comes a Lich, which is fine. Don't forget that we haven't spent an Apocalypse yet, and we're not even drained right now, so... Oh. This is an opportunity for an Apocalypse, but it wouldn't be a great opportunity for an Apocalypse. See, I'm glad I waited at least one turn. Because, look, here's an Ancient Lich. And, you know, Brimstone Fiend right next to you is not the worst thing I ever saw. I mean, he's not going to do his Hellfire. Okay, I've got Horror -10 right now, admittedly. That's part of the reason why I might not be doing as much damage as I would like. Let's see if I can take... I took out the... Okay. One thing I don't like is that... Yeah. Look, I don't like a couple things about this situation. The Ancient Lich is almost destroyed, though. So, like, even at... Oh, look, Horror -4 now. A lot of that was just summoning. I mean, that was artificial horror inflation right there. Considering that there was, like, summons of Shadow Demons, which were summoning even more guys. It wasn't really a true horror. It was just a fugue state horror sort of thing. Eidolon is going to die. This guy is going to die eventually. So yeah, I mean, taking out an Ancient Lich, there might be more Ancient Liches, but probably not that many more Ancient Liches. Here's some more Ancient Champions. So it's like, can we do this level Apocalypse free? That would be great. I sort of wish... Yeah, my life force is back now. There's one more Lich. Let's make sure there's no more... horror inflation, because Liches can do that here. Can we get up a quick what's my odds on deflect missiles? Down to 12% now. We don't need a Tozwo anymore, and to be able to cast it in the heat of battle like this is invaluable all of a sudden, because that's one of the most important spells that we need, as we've seen. You know, we were fighting that Ancient Lich in that floor a couple of floors ago, and he threw a couple of crystal spears at us and knocked us down by like 100 life. Flayed Ghost has got to go. Eidolon has got to go, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. And that Silent Spectre is really just forlorn and devoid of purpose. Oh no, it's a Flayed Ghost! This is actually... Flayed Ghosts are some of the most dangerous things. It's sort of like a pseudo-torment threat. Like, look, that Flayed Ghost temporarily got us down to 100 life. And, you know, you only have to get down to 0 life once. It's nice that you don't have to worry about healing back up, but there you go. That was good. That was a good floor. We did it. And the hiding in the corner strat sort of worked. Why can't I read scrolls right now? Oh, now I can. Let's make sure we eat, I don't know. I've been eating a lot of bread lately. I sort of feel like a good Brazilian barbecue here. So let's eat some meat ration here. Delicious, delicious meat. A little bit of protein to keep your strength up, you know, keeps you feeling full all day. Scrolls of Identify, Shiny Chainmail, Crystal Ball, Glowing Chainmail. Any interesting loot? Rune Cloak, I could be checking out. And some pizza, too, because what can I say? We earned it. You know, you got to carbo load a little bit. You got to carbo load for a Zig. This is an endeavor, right? Oh, Manual of Armor, nice. We're training that, too. We can pump that up as well. Feeling great about these apropos manual finds. Sometimes you find totally lame ones. I mean, Manual of Slings could have been our option in a different world. Probably more sensible than training up Krishna Shanga. Is this two potions of, well, two amazing potions, one of which we'll quaff right now. And we might as well just do it like this. Yeah, except replace Charms with Necromancy so we have a slightly better chance at Borgnors. And, great. Yeah, focus these things. By the way, Charms and Necromancy are equal now, so we might as well just cool it with the Charms a little bit. But I think this is good. Oh, my fighting is done. So we'll just unfocus that. If that gets up to higher than Axes too, I'm sure we'll get a cool new title anyway. You know, I mean, being an Executioner is great. But I'm pretty sure that the level 27 Axe title is Axe Maniac, which is a good title. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of great for Savage Sid. We'll probably train that up eventually. But after being an Executioner for so long, it just feels like we little lost a little something. You know, it's not quite as noble. I'm sure being a high-level fighter is maybe a really great thing as well. Want to heal wounds? That's amazing. Let's identify that right now. 8 more charges. That's beautiful. All right, that makes me feel a lot better. Another potion of experience. See, this high-level ziggurat loot is what keeps you going. It's so tempting. Oh, I gotta hold this. I'm not sure if that really makes a difference. Excuse me. Man. Going through a ziggurat for so long that I'm developing respiratory problems. They call it ziglung. It's a danger. It's a real danger for anybody who goes through ziggurats for too long. Alright, quaff potion of experience. Same thing, I guess. Might as well do that. I can consider topping off my axes as well. But actually here, you know what? Let's not do fighting this time because we don't have the manual. We'll just do Charms, Necromancy, and a little bit of armor. Good. 6 potions of flight? Well, I don't even need. Why was I holding those? I don't need those at all. I'll just free up an inventory slot. And I think that was everything. Shiny Shadow Dragon armor is pretty neat. That's another thing new in .16. I would consider wearing that. It basically gives you like lots of stealth. So it's like cool if you want to be a stealthy character, but also have a little bit of armor on you. Why am I picking up Rings of Strength? That must be an oversight. Indeed it is. And I picked up an amulet. I picked up an amulet of the Gourmand earlier. I didn't necessarily want to, but we're good here. Alright, good. And that'll be everything. Just like to spend as much time as possible looking at the loot here, just so I can put off going to the next floor, you know? I mean, have a little bit of a breather here. Because each time... Alright, so what have we got? 10 more levels? Geez, this really is a slog, isn't it? You know, each one of these higher level zig floors, it's like, it takes a toll on your psyche. But we are full, we are ready to go, we got tons of armor now. I think that we're ready to just be robust and savage and get our way down through here. Next floor. Alright, yeah, so Cetella, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It doesn't mean it's more dangerous or less dangerous. It's just more likely to be minus Cetella as you go down. It has actually no bearing. It doesn't mean that it's more likely to be... Okay, it is Hell Sentinels, so it's the Iron City of Dis. Okay, well... Now that I've seen the Hell Sentinel, I feel like I might as well just go all in. He's going to throw Hellfire at us. He's stunned by my will. I love that. I feel Dopey is not a great time for that. Being up next to this Hell Sentinel is fine. Because, well, the other Hell Sentinel is... Well, I mean, I can get rid of his... Okay, well, now maybe not. I could get Hellfired, and I did. Let's step up here. What is that? Crystal Guardians? I got deflect missiles. This is crazy. I never saw Crystal Guardians in the Iron City of Dis. Did you? Like, I didn't see these guys firing crystalline bolts. I think I need a little bit more armor, believe it or not. I mean, I know I'm up to 49, but I could always be more. And how about a little bit of regeneration as well? Now I still got enough room for an apocalypse if I need to. But you know what? I feel like I can prove my worth. I can prove my ironic worth and fight out here in the open for a minute with my 54 AC. I'm practically a mountain here. You know, I dare you to come and move me. What is that? Is that a torpor snail? They tried to throw a torpor snail in that. Did you see that? A lesser character would be phased by that. They would be like, oh, I'm so slow. You know what? I was actually thinking this too. You know what might be just the way to get rid of these blues here, these horror -9 blues? A song of slaying. I know it's been a while, but there's a reason why we hung on to that spell. Yeah. Chopping through statues, crystalline statues. Hell Sentinels got to die now. The Iron City of this is really terrible. Do you see that? Look, I just with that simple little ditty, my slaying is +5, my horror is -5, so I've completely sung my blues away. As usual. Alright, so that's amazing, and in fact now my slaying has surpassed my horror. Alright, and I gotta tell you this, because I'm not sure when I'm gonna think of it again. I was in the car the other day driving. You know, you're driving in the car, your mind wanders a little bit. My life went down a little bit there. Is the song of slaying, is is that an oblique reference to the song Jingle Bells? Where you sing, you know, I mean, bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a slaying song tonight. You know, I was just saying, I don't know how that you know, neuron fired in my brain there, but it did, and I was like, song of slaying. Song of slaying. Is that an intentional reference or something, or is there some other way that it's just song of slaying, or is that just a complete coincidence and I'm an idiot and they're not referencing Jingle Bells? But I don't know. This game is pretty silly. It's got death yaks and cursed toes and whatever else. So I wouldn't be surprised if they had like a little bit of a Jingle Bells reference in there, and they just never told anybody unless you think about it. Excuse me, I'm getting zig-long, but I'm on a roll now. I can't stop. If this video ends up being like one of the 2-hour-long zig videos, so be it. We gotta keep going until we feel bad. If we have to take another break, though, also so be it. We'll see if we have a soul-crushing floor. But that floor was great. We got our song of slaying on. It was the Iron City of Dis, which is probably not like the one that you would say would be the easiest. There were Hell Sentinels and stuff. But on the other hand, we did it, didn't we? Let's just drop our potions. What can we drop? I don't want to drop much, just in case I forget it. They're a lousy pair of boots. I could drop all of my swag, but my swag. All right, let's just temporarily drop my swag so I can go and investigate this other stuff. All right, Ring of Shadow, stay here for a minute, but I can't forget it. Quaff the Potion of Experience. Yes. Tons of armor. Tons of charms and necromancy. Focus everything. Good. Alright, yeah, the sooner I can get rid of that armor manual, also I can clear up another slots. Book of Callings. No more rods. Why am I picking up all these rods? Why do you assume that I want to pick up rods? Because I don't. Did I pass it? Don't necessarily pick up rods. Where are you seeing rods? Rods. Okay, don't pick it up. Lantern of Shadows, fine. Regeneration, we just found that. New kind of ring. Cool. I guess. You know what? I don't even need it. It's good. I mean, the C-Tel, any other character I would take it. Strength -4 is actually kind of bad for us. RN++ is fine, except we got tons of RN now. RC++ is fine, but we actually have tons of that. I mean, Ring of Reimbursement is just as good for us, basically. And the C-Tel is worthless for us. So, yeah, any other character that would replace our normal Ring of Control teleport, and I'd be happy about it. But not for Savage Sid. Scrolls of Silence. Let's remember we have those if we need to deal with a mummy floor. More blowguns. All sorts of interesting blowguns down here. Royal Jelly, let's just eat that right now. That's a delicious snack. That calls back memories. More Potions of Experience. We can just absolutely get any concerns I had about Death's Door completely fine now. Well, it's still at only 21%, I guess. Oh, but let's try another one. Yes. Oh, no more fighting either. Good. Ziglung, excuse me. Charm's up to 22. Alright, how about now? Still 21%. I guess my intelligence is -1 right now. I could improve that. I could also try to throw on some of my more strength jewelry if I needed to. Alright, yeah, we can't wear the Ring of Lies either. That seems unacceptable. It seems like it might be a lie. I have to say, it seems like a bad idea. Ring of Shadows, we'll take it. And we will continue on our way. Anything else we need to do? Deflect missiles is still going strong. My armor class is now 50, considering how much I've trained my armor up, which is amazing. I mean, the armor really gives a huge boost to the Gold Dragon armor, and wearing the Ring of Robustness means that we now have a natural 50 AC, which is, yeah, that's Zig-worthy right there. 40 I was thinking was adequate in the last video, but 50 is even better. Alright, good. Down we go. Let's just get up preliminary buffs. A phase shift, I guess, is the one that I really like to cast first, just to be able to cast it. Okay, again, warping space, but we can't be intimidated by that. The only thing that means for us is we can't cast Passage of Galubria, which we probably weren't going to do anyway. Interesting that it gives us a little bit of crystal cover here. I kind of respect that. We can use that for Elise Rapid Deconstruction, or just for the terrain. We can get a nice little corner there if we need to. What are we dealing with? I just need some scouting here. Come on, scout, scout. It's snakes. It's just snakes. Just snakes. So does this mean it's corner strats? Oh, well, okay. Well, never mind. If we're going to get surrounded. This is interesting. Let's regenerate. It could be Apocalypse strats, honestly. Slaying, it's definitely Song of Slaying time. Because I definitely felt really good about that. Destroy all snakes. Gotta kill the snakes. Everybody hates snakes. Nagas, you know, right? Nobody likes Nagas. I could just continue to sing stupid songs, but it's good for my morale, if not for yours. You know, it's like it's a working song, you know, if you're working on a ship or working out in the fields, you know, you sing a song and pass the time, raises spirits, everybody's happy, even surrounded by, like, all these greater Nagas. Oh, you see my slaying is up at 7. I'm getting constricted, but I'm still regenerating, like, more than not most of the time. Yeah. Oh, except for that time. That was a bad time. I am getting, like, very constricted. So hopefully I stop. Horror only at -4 now, which is definitely outweighed by my slaying. So I've got an interesting, like, slaying horror balance going on here. More poisoned. Yeah, there's a lot of guys. Like, this would almost be a great time for the Vampiric Battle Axe. Is it time for the return of the Vampiric Battle Axe? Yes, it is. I gotta follow my heart here. Yes, I know you're cursed. I know you're dusty. I haven't used it in a minute. Yes. We gotta do it. Yes, did you see the chops? I forgot about the old Vampiric Battle Axe strats. It doesn't pack quite as much of a punch. But you can't deny, you gotta, it's just that the bloodlust is so appealing. Do you see how much life I'm returning here? Oh, the return of the battle axe. I mean, this is why people worship Makleb as well. So, new plan. Oh, I don't have any fire resistance. That might have been part of the reason why I was feeling a little bit upset about various things that are happening, like branded ammo that's coming at me. But this is beautiful. If I ever need a little bit of a pick-me-up, I mean, I've got so many food rations still. I can just wield my Vampiric Battle Axe anytime there's a living floor and feel totally good about that. I mean, I'm just spending a food ration, basically, for a ticket to Vampiric Glee. Bloodthirsty Glee. Beautiful. And it's cursed. Yeah, I almost don't want to take it off. I feel like I should start Well, yeah, you know what? Maybe I should start with this one, just in case I run into a floor with living creatures. And then if it seems like the anti-magic is going to be more useful, it's easier to switch from vampiric to anti-magic than vice versa. I will lose all my magic, but that means I can cast all my buffs first or whatever. Maybe throw down an apocalypse and then put on anti-magic as a second course. That sort of seems like a pretty good thing for us that we could do. Scrolls of magic mapping. Yep, enchant weapon is already. This is already. Oh man. Plus 14 cursed, plus 14 obsidian axe. It's good. I don't even know if it's as good as what we got, though. I mean, a plus 14 obsidian axe at chopping, it's good. Like, I almost want to carry that around out of principle. But ward poisoning, it's okay. It would give us RN RN plus a little bit of magic. It's good, but it's not what we want to carry. Plus, it's got kind of an ugly name, Lergia. Crystal glaive is fine. Yeah. Obsidian axe. I know that's what I asked for at the beginning of the game. You know, I was like, I know Harrigan found that one at the bottom of Tomb, and I was like, if only we were a big tanky axe wielding warrior. If we found the Dragon King armor, that's what I really would like right now, because that would be better than our current armor. Plus 14 obsidian axe, and it's going to curse us if we wear it. I just feel like the anti-magic is such an important part of our build now that, you know, if I gave it up. I mean, plus 14 of chopping, it could do a bunch of damage, I'm sure. But I think this is only a one-handed axe. I mean, plus 14 plus chopping, yeah, it sounds good on paper. It's probably about as much damage as our Executioner's axe, though. And honestly, you know, I mean, ours has the anti-magic, too. Strength plus 3 is nice, but we already know how to fly. If it curses us every time, it limits us if we're trying to use the Vampiric axe every once in a while. And See Invisible is not useful for us. So, as nice as it is, I got too much swag already. I gotta leave this one here. Leave this for the next guy for good luck. Okay. Fine. Fine. And can we just loiter here? Can we just go and get a sandwich or something? That was a good floor. That was a good floor. It was a good snake floor. Return to the Vampiric Battle Axe. Let's just uncurse this real quick. Alright, just in case I need to get it out in a cinch. And then we'll cast Tozwo. Might as well. And we're good to go. We're going to be in the 20s. That's encouraging. That's a good, like, milestone. Anything down here that was worth, like, looking at? Yeah, Naga Corpse, I guess. Get a little bit of poisonous meat. Because we're tough guys. We don't care if we eat poisonous meat. It's good, whatever. It's not that poisonous. Yeah, Obsidian Axe we'll just leave here. Vampiric Battle Axe, we'll give another crack at it. It's been a while. Let's see if we get into the snake floor. Show me snake eyes. Let's see. Cast all of our buffs, I guess, if we've got this ridiculous amount of magic. 46 magic, how extravagant. By the way, what's my spellcasting at? My spellcasting is now only at 18. It's probably like mana experience efficient now if I put a couple of points into spellcasting if I want to train things up. Because the last few levels of training are really, really extravagant. What do we got here? Is this rock? Rock. Can I dig through this? Well, there's stuff right on the other side. It's merfolks. Merfolk, huh? Yeah, I feel okay. Let's just like stay on the other side of this wall. And then I'll use my vampiric axe on this one because this is all gonna be. Oh, my deflect missiles is gone. Let's cast that real quick. See, this is a Tozwo-less cast, but it was totally worth it. We'll cast that as necessary, and having this ridiculous amount of magic honestly makes me feel good. I mean, with the Vampiric Battle Axe, I couldn't have more than one cast. So this feels good for a few reasons. We could have more phase shift, I feel like. Yeah, again, you know, this ridiculous extravagant amount of magic points. Having 46 magic points? Preposterous. You know, who needs it? I cannot move close to the satyr. I actually meant to attack you anyway. And if I start feeling a little bit upset, yeah, I'll just sing my blues away. Kill a merfolk all the live long day. Okay. But look, I mean, my life is not being touched. I'm regenerating, and I'm regenerating by 8 ways to the next Wednesday. And yeah, there's a lot of guys. There's like a seemingly infinite amount of guys. That's the secret to a ziggurat. You have to have a character which is capable of defeating infinite guys. And that's not easy to do. A vampiric battle axe is definitely one way to do it. The anti-magic works too, but honestly, on these vampiric floors, I forgot how sustainable this is. I mean, we're just getting so much life, and the more they want to swarm us, the less I care. Because I'm just killing merfolk all the live long day. It's not even funny, and it's like, what these people don't even realize is just this is like fun and games. Because I could cast an apocalypse anytime I wanted to. I'm mesmerized and afraid at the same time, which means I'm severely limited in my choices. Yeah, okay, I'm getting constricted a little bit. This is slightly annoying. Constricted by that octopode crusher, I would think. Whoa! I got thrown like crazy. That would be a good chance to escape, but it's not even necessary. They just weren't expecting the flank from behind. And if the octopode crushers can't get me, well then whatever. I could consider just another regeneration at this point, but more chops is just better than steady regeneration at this point. Each one of these chops is probably going to do more than wasting a turn casting regeneration when I'm surrounded by so much delicious meat. So much delicious flesh and blood, which can be absorbed. All this life essence. I forgot how good it was. I was on the wagon, man. I was on the vampiric wagon, and then you get one taste and you're back. So let this be a lesson to you, man. If you take off your vampiric battle axe, keep it off, because beyond a certain point, you know, you're not using the vampiric battle axe. The vampiric battle axe is using you. And to be honest, right now, I'm surprisingly okay with that. If this vampiric battle axe wants to use me as a vessel in order for it to win this ziggurat, well then I'm totally okay with that. Can I move away from the siren? Yeah, where are you? I can't even tell. I cannot move away from the siren. Where is the siren? Oh, it's over here? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. I guess having a little bit of clarity would have been nice here, or magic resistance. I could have put on my clarity amulet, but the extra regeneration is just as good. I'm addicted to regeneration here, in case you couldn't tell. Constricted, octopodes actually putting up a little bit of a fight. But, yeah, siren. Where is the siren? I can't see the siren. There it is. It's that purple one. Alright. And all these guys can just die, please. This is good. Alright, Ziggurat 20 as a merfolk floor. Very good. I wonder what percentage of these floors... Where's the siren again? I can't even see a siren. Is that a siren? Oh, the blue ones are sirens. Never mind. I'm getting pulled by 2 sirens at once. Look, I can't go up or down because I can't move away from the siren. This is ridiculous. That's almost makes me mad enough for an apocalypse right there. But realistically, with all this magic, I think we'll just throw some iron shots. Whoops, I started flying as well. Well, that's for dramatic effect. If you start flying up in the air and then start throwing iron shots, well then, that's pretty cool. Bam! Killed that one. And now I can definitely be allured by you. I was being allured by 2 equally attractive sirens at the same time. I couldn't make up my mind. Sid, you know, you gotta make a difference. It's like the Mule of Jerusalem, or whatever that is. You know what I'm talking about? That's probably totally the wrong name, but it's like, there's like that philosophical question that's like, what if there was a mule and there was like two piles of hay like equal distances away from it that were like exactly the same distance away, and they were exactly the same, so they were like equally exactly attractive, and the mule would stand exactly in the middle, and because his primitive mule brain wouldn't be able to decide which of the two things to go to at the same time, he would just stand in the middle until he starved to death. And of course, that seems like a false paradox because in actuality, the mule would just go and pick one. I'm not sure why, but it's like that situation is just impossible in the universe. Like a cosmic ray would come and out of nowhere and break the symmetry, and then the mule would go in one way or the other. It wouldn't be evolutionarily adaptable for a mule to just stand in the middle between equally attractive piles of hay and starve all day. You got to make a decision. You got to be decisive. So come on, Sid. Pick a siren, go and kill it, and then go and kill the other one. One of them has got to be more attractive than the other. All right. Anyway, what's in here? Like, why is there stuff in here? Can I dig through this? Oh, hi. Boring beetles. Why didn't you come outside? Don't you think they would have bored through by now? I thought that was sort of the point of this. Like, I thought they came in and started boring people. Well, I am bored by your lack of initiative. There's some other stuff in here. Like, if we wanted, tomahawks or javelins, this would be the place to get them. But I don't think we necessarily do. What's that? Smoking short swords. Other stuff happening. Let's see what we got. Book of Beasts. No. La-di-da. Scroll brand weapon. No thanks. We never need to brand any of our weapons ever again. We've got the best possible weapons that exist. Phantom mirror, no thanks. Box of beasts, definitely not. Enchant weapon, whatever. New kind of wand is a little bit interesting. Enchant armor is definitely something I'd be curious in, as well as this new kind of wand. Let's just drop our arrows temporarily. Read the enchant armor to check this out. Yeah, we'll continue to enchant up to gold dragon armor. Just because I still might find a better shield one day. I might find a better artifact shield or something. I think I got enough shielding, and I just like having so much AC. Like, it's not even funny. Wand of digging, pshaw, pshaw, pshaw. Ordinary creatures need wands of digging to get about underground, whereas the true noble creatures, the formikids, we do it ourselves with our extensible mandibles. We're done, right? Good. Good. Getting emboldened, but not too bold here, alright? The Vampiric Battle Axe, I think, was a great call. You know what? I gotta take a little bit of a water break here. Alright? So my water is empty, but I'm not gonna end the video because we're on a hot streak, right? So take a minute, go get some water, go get some whatever refreshments you need. I'll be right back in less than a minute, alright? Alright. I'm back. Yeah, dehydration is one of the leading causes of Ziglong, so you gotta stay proactive about that. But we're good. Here we are. Cleared out all this loot, right? We picked up our arrows again, right? Good. And I guess we're ready to go. 1, 2, 3. And down we go. Let's see, a good floor, another good theme. I've appreciated these last two big meaty creatures. Yep. Powerful warping space. Why does it have to say it twice? Like, that throws me off. Like, that's too much red text to convey that idea. Gotta catch my breath for a minute here. I was running to get that water as fast as possible. Now I got my heart rate up. Gotta make sure that we're still playing optimally. Giants. Titans. Perfect, so far as I'm concerned. We might prefer Gin here. We could take Gin over robustness, considering that there's probably going to be some elemental threats. But in the same time, I mean, giants respect robustness, don't they? I mean, they're about the most robust creatures there are. I say we don't even probably need an apocalypse. I say we just start singing, which should probably unnerve them. I imagine that's pretty disarming. And as soon as we get close enough to start our reign of horror minus 21. Whoops. Okay. I was thinking that maybe it's time. To start chopping. This could be a worthy apocalypse. I mean, horror minus 21 is, admittedly, I'm feeling a little nervous about that. You know, I might need to change my pants after that one. Let's put on our stone skin again here. Yeah, just more AC. Okay, here comes the first wave of Titans. Horror minus 21, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got this. This is just a test. It's a test of courage. And looking at it, I mean, okay, yeah, once we've stabilized. We've stabilized in full vampiric chopping mode. We were taking some damage before because, well, you know, these guys were smiting us and stuff. Or, you know, airstrike. The Titans can do airstrike and whatever. And, I mean, they can get some pot shots off from the side. But, see, now they're all afraid to use all their elemental abilities because, well, different colors of giants don't really mix. You know, that's why they usually segregate themselves in different tribes. You know, I mean, nothing racist about it, but fire giants and cold giants, you know, I mean, if they get too close, they're going to melt and boil each other. That would probably be, you know, just not conducive to a healthy relationship. You know, you can respect each other and maintain a healthy distance. And they do most of the time, but here they decided to make some sort of, like, giant ziggurat union here, and it really didn't work out so much. I don't think they really thought through the logistics. They can't use their elemental abilities to their greatest effect, and as a result, they're vulnerable to Formicid incursion. So, whatever. Huge amounts of flesh, definitely worthy of all the horror that we incurred. Let's cast Toeswell again. Tons of large rocks if we were into that sort of thing. Do you remember in the version when Formicids were first introduced? I don't remember if it was at point 13 or point 14. They could pick up and throw large rocks. And it's like, that was one thing that they patched out almost immediately. Like in Trunk, like almost just a few days afterwards, they were like, no, never mind, Formikids can't do that, that's too overpowered. So I was always just like sort of reluctant to use it. I could have played in that version and had like a Formikid large rock throwing character, which would have been really cool, but I always sort of like, you know, that would be cheating if they patched it out right away. That's the way I sort of feel about Singularity right now. It's like Singularity was so cool, right? It was such a cool spell. I mean, Harrigan had a great time with it, and now they're like, oh, they're removing it because it's too powerful. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I mean, I feel like in some way, I feel a little put out by that, like almost like it invalidates Harrigan's accomplishments. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Harrigan, he earned that. He worked up all those translocation skills to cast Singularity, and now they're taking it away from him. It's like they could just balance it, you know, and just make it do less damage and be like, okay, you know, Harrigan did well. But you know what, Harrigan, you know, he may or may not have made it to the end of the game anyway, so I guess we'll see. Armor is amazingly at 26 already, so we've exhausted our ability with that. I guess let's see if we can finish off our fighting, but mostly, oh sure, a little bit of spell casting is actually probably one of the more efficient things I could do with it. Let's focus it there. And then get our Charms of Necromancy up still a little bit more. Let's go with good. Death's Door, yeah, now it's 17%. Amazing. And I bet there's more Scrolls of Experience down there as well. Yeah, Armor can get unfocused. 26 is plenty for that. Fighting can keep going up to 27. We'll work up those. Yeah, sure, why not? Maybe a little bit more stealth or something. I could work up evocations or something, but my inventory is full, and I'm sort of happy to have a character with 0 invocations. Ooh, Moon Troll leather armor. That's pretty neat, but probably a little bit too light for us, just out of principle. Again, we gotta wear something that's made out of metal or gold dragon scales. I'm not sure if gold dragon scales are literally made out of gold. I sort of hope they are. Sapphire Whip. This new kind of ring. What do we got? Yeah, I mean, another good Sea Teller ring, I guess, but, you know, just not really for us. More potions of experience. And the potion of beneficial mutation, that's a nice one. We'll definitely make use of both of these. Potion of experience. Just, yeah. Can we just get up to 27 on that? And then also maybe a little bit into necromancy and charms. I'm so close. Alright, let's just do, yeah, fighting and necromancy. I have mastered fighting, which means I am Savage Sid the Conqueror. I knew it would be something worthwhile. Alright, I'm totally happy about that. Conqueror beats Axe Maniac so far as I'm concerned, if we can conquer the Zig. If. Alright, this is a big if, because, I mean, we're either going to die a Conqueror or we're going to win a Conqueror. But if we conquered it, we got to conquer the Zig. Right? Good. Alright, so we're not fighting that anymore. Now maybe we can just train up our axes the rest of the way. I mean, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't get some more fighting armor and shields too, especially if I got the weaker shield. Maybe I can at least train to use it a little bit more effectively. Now it definitely does seem like I'm going to be able to cast Death's Door if I need it, but so far we've been doing pretty well just with our vampiric trickery here. Quaff beneficial mutation. We're not wearing Hengo Cop, are we? No. Good. I feel less in control of my magic. Okay, so now, I mean, we can't cast Death's Door and Vorgnir as nearly as well as we wanted to. Alright, it's fine, though. We're still getting better at it. It's fine. It's overall a buff, probably, for all the rest of the things that we were going to try to cast. And whatever. I mean, it's fine. Just a little bit silly that happened. Alright, well, it's back. I mean, we're used to that mutation as well. We had that for a long time. Oh, and 2 potions of experience. So let's actually just dump those both into necromancy. 2 potions of experience. Yep, we'll just put it all into necromancy and charms. Yep, and then the other one as well. We'll put this one all into spell casting just to get that up a level. And how's that now? 26%, a little bit better. 3/4 chance, and with a potion of brilliance, I mean, that should be no problem. Good. Alright, good floor, good floor. Yeah, keep it going. Yeah, keep it rolling. Alright, so this is good. This is fine. Ziggurat 21. Complete. And I guess we're good to go. Buffs online. My stone skin never lasts quite as long as I would like. More warping space. That's going to approach 100% as we head towards Zig 27. I think it's like a N in 27 chance of being minus Cetella. Of course, that's going to be all irrelevant soon enough. Centaur 4, so it's Vaults 4 possibly. It was looking Vaults. If it's Vaults, I can deal with it. It's not Vaults. It's Thorn Hunters. That's a little surprising. I wasn't expecting a Thorn Hunter. I'm not going to lie about that. Centaurs and Thorn Hunters, so is it just like a ranged warrior area? And sharpshooters? Okay, so it does seem to be like this is like the Marksman Alliance here or whatever. The Marksman Guild. These guys were getting here for a big Robin Hood style tournament. And we're going to have to ruin their fun a little bit. Let's get the Song of Slaying up. Just absolutely be as much of a jerk as possible. By the way, I'm not just going to sing and destroy your tournament. I'm also going to sing about it. I can't move closer to the satyr. Oh, that makes me feel like it's already just feel like apocalypsing your whole tournament and knocking down all your tents and your little painted target things, you know? Because it also makes me feel like I could take out my Krishna Sharga and just sort of win the tournament and show them who's boss. But I don't think I have the skills for that, to be honest. I sort of neglected my archery skills, so I'd rather just slaughter them all with my axe. That's the skill set that I'm a lot more comfortable with. Having deflect missiles here, you would think would be a great thing. Good thing I looked over and noticed that my deflect missiles is gone, so let's put that back up right now. I know my magic is a little wild, genetically speaking. But, yeah, that means that my deflect missiles, hey, might be even better. I don't even know if I need to keep doing this, to be honest. I mean, did I mess it up? I messed it up? Yeah, cast it. Or it just keeps disappearing in one turn. Either way, it doesn't seem to be that much of an issue with 60 armor class. I could also just cast Phase Shift, would be something that might be a little bit more reliable. Wouldn't go down every time every little elf with a pea shooter decides to try to knock my charms down. It's like, hey man, I spent a lot of time wearing that charms and getting it set up just right, and then you come and knock it over. A guy who knocks over your dominoes before they're ready, it's just like those are the worst kinds of people. Can't move closer to the satyrs, so we'll move closer to the giants instead. Whatever, so long as we're swinging at somebody with my axe, I'm pretty happy about that. But I have to admit, all of these mind games with the mesmerization and the fear, you're just getting Savage Sid riled up. I don't know what you're trying to do, and shake the bars in the cage, poke the beast, and he's just gonna get angrier. When he gets the chance to break through, he's gonna get you. Not having much magic resistance, I guess, it makes his our MR is only plus plus. To be honest, that's embarrassingly low for this point in the game. My Song of Slaying ended. I hate that. Let's just get another Song of Slaying going. That's the most important thing right now. Who cares about Phase Shift? Who cares about the Fike Missile? As long as I've got high musical spirits. Constantly just got a song in my heart. That's what keeps Savage Sid going. Gets him up in the morning, you sing him whistle a merry tune, and you slaughter some merfolks. Merfolks and Nagas and all these guys working together. Well, I hate to say, the biathlon is canceled. Yaktors. I have a special dislike for Yaktors, so I saved you for last. Alright, there we go. That floor was very acceptable. All living creatures, no such thing as like a Lich Marksman or something like that, or if he was, he wasn't allowed in the tournament because Necromutation is considered to be a performance-enhancing spell. You're not allowed to use like Portal Projectile or anything like that in an archery tournament, it's all supposed to be skill. Of course, some of these guys might have broke the rules just now to attack me, but I can't blame them considering I was a security threat. Anyway, Zig 22 complete. Let's get my Deflect missiles back up now. Potion of Poison. Is that the prize? A fine scale mail is something I'll look at. Ah, the +6 scale mail of crawling. Well, I do enjoy crawling, but I mean, we are carrying around our other +6 scale mail for the RF++ specifically. So let's make sure that we don't clutter up our inventory as much as we need to. And annual throwing would be a cool late game pickup. I've heard people say that you can use throwing in Ziggs. You can have a big old shield and throw javelins of penetration and things like that to do a lot of damage if there's silent specters about or something like that. But I think we're good. Slice of pizza. Broad axe. I mean, we already passed up a +14 obsidian broad axe, so I just can't imagine that we would even use that one. Let's not forsake our awesome weapons that we have going on for us right now. Hard Scrabble. It's very similar to our other ring, isn't it? Hard Scrabble compared with 3 stars. Yeah, right? They both give RF plus and strength +5 and minus dexterity. But that one gives dexterity and stealth. This one gives see invisible with his worthless. It's sort of a weird choice there. I guess I'll drop Hard Scrabble, because who cares about stealth and 2 dexterity, and also Hard Scrabble. 3 stars has proved its worth. They've definitely used it against Cerebov and other major foes. Hard Scrabble, I'm not so sure about. That's for chickens. We're noble ants. No Hard Scrabble for us. Only the finest Scrabble. Soft, plush Scrabble, if you will. I'm losing it, man. But we gotta keep going. We're doing so well. I mean, if I give it up now, I think this has got to be like the Ziggurat video now. I mean, we got to keep going until I have a psychologically breaking floor. I know each one of these floors takes like 20 minutes. But my intelligence is back. That's a good sign. All right, so now I've regained a small amount of my sanity. And we're ready to keep going. Battle this. Oh, I miscast Stone Skin. All right, that's a bad sign. Let's just start over. All right, yeah, definitely eat the pizza, pepper pizza, and start over. Good. You can't miscast Stone Skin. That's a little embarrassing. We might even feel like getting up our Earth even a little bit more just to get Iron Shot better, just to get Stone Skin better. I mean, we've got a glut of experience right now. So maybe I should. Anyway, down we go. Something easy, something easy, something easy, something easy. Show me Death Axe. Fire Drake, so is it dragons? A dragon floor, huh? You might argue that we would want the Ring of Gin for this, considering how notoriously elemental dragons are. Oh, it's Orbs of Fire. Okay, that's much, much worse. I was sort of afraid of this. We need fire stat. We need Ring of Gin. And we need mutation resistance. And honestly, I need even more fire resistance than this. I need... what do I need? I need a potion of resistance. And I need to get out my anti-magic this time. Yes, do it. Alright, and that Orb of Fire should come closer to me. I would love it if it did, actually. If you want to come just a bit closer to me so I can start wailing you with the anti-magic, that's fine. Multiple Orbs of Fire at once is not going to be something that I'm going to appreciate. I got to regenerate, please. Yeah, look at this. Alright, there's more stuff coming at me from that Orb of Fire. Orb of Fire. Oh, there's 3 Orbs of Fire! This is almost an instant apocalypse moment. The thing that's preventing me is because I know there might be more. 3 Orbs of Fire. Let's just get closer. This is it, man. This is crazy. This is what I was afraid of. Fire floor is about the worst thing. 204. And all of these guys, I mean, it's not like the Orbs of Fire are going to be afraid to do some of this stuff. I know there's a lot more guys coming around, too. Like, that's the real problem. I want to anti-magic chop this Orb of Fire, but then there's 2 more Orbs of Fire who are coming right at me. So I want to Apocalypse, too. I gotta... Fire Elemental almost destroyed. Yeah. Orb of Fire, come at me, please. Like, come close to me. How much damage am I doing to this? Alright, if these Efreets and... Okay, we got to keep a very close watch on our life. This elemental is almost dead. That means that other Orb of Fire is probably going to be close to me. Yes, 2 Orbs of Fire up close. That's not something that you usually say in a positive tone of voice, but considering that we have the Anti-Magic Executioner's Axe, that's absolutely the best thing that could have happened. Now we get the chops and hope that these guys, yes, stunned by my will, leaking into the air. Hey, third guy. You really want to get closer here. You really want to join the party. Look at your friends. Look how much fun they're having. Yes! We got the nice line of Orbs of Fire there. Okay, he's throwing a thing. The more also... 2 Orbs of Fire. Did I kill one of them? Good. Alright, very good. Yeah, the more bolts they throw compared with fireballs, the better. Because fireballs you can't block. Bolts, we have a lot of defense against. We don't have any phase shift right now, but we do have deflect missiles, which is about the best defense against bolts that you can get. Alright, these guys, yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Well, we got hit with fireballs. Horror -9, I agree, but that's mostly 4 Orbs of Fire! Okay, I knew I didn't use that Apocalypse too soon, alright, because there's more on the way. Okay, yep. More Orbs of Fire. If you guys just want to, like, please get closer. I feel my intelligence returning. 5 Orbs of Fire? Alright. Alright, that's my sanity falling on the floor a little bit. My life somehow is still not going down, but that could change in like 1 second. 51 AC, I admit, helps a lot. RF++ is pretty good. RF+++ would be preferable. That Orb of Fire is almost gone. Surprisingly feeling okay about this. Horror -14 is not making me feel good. Almost makes me want to start up a Song of Slaying. It reminds me of a song. called "I Hate Orbs of Fire," but we destroyed one. Yeah, I wanted to strike up the song just then because I knew it would be good for my Song of Slaying. That's a great way to start up the Song of Slaying. And he killed the orb of fire, and all the other orbs of fire died. And he killed all the fire elementals, and all of these fiery guys died. Ah, so bad. We're regenerating, but I mean, I'm doing the best I can. I wish I had my amulet regeneration too, but I mean, with all of these mutators here, 5 orbs of fire, am I getting to the point where I'm willing to admit defeat and say that apocalypse is, it's time for the apocalypse? Let's wait until we get down closer to 100 HP, because there could be more guys filtering in from the side. Yeah, alright. 4 orbs of fire. You got me, game. You got me. Apocalypse! Destroy the orbs of fire. The apocalypse rained down from above. And then all the orbs of fire were paralyzed. I hope. Alright, well here's 2 more coming at me. Alright, well we got the two remaining orbs of fire that I can see, which are next to me. I hope there's not any laggart orbs of fire coming at me. See, whenever they shoot those bolts of fire, it terrifies me. Looking at the screen right now, it looks like there's 5 orbs of fire. Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's sort of hard to distinguish the orb of fire. Wow, that apocalypse destroyed the orbs, and it's just like... That was enough. That was enough to cancel out the draining from the apocalypse. Here comes more guys. At this point, I'm feeling like it's almost... like it would be worth it for a vampiric. But I think we've weathered the storm, basically. We don't want to be dealing with that just in case there's more orbs of fire. We're generating well enough just through our other sources of regeneration. We'll get out the vampiric battle axe later. Alright, that was a little damaging for my psyche. I'm not going to lie. But the fact that we emerged on our feet, as usual, Savage Sid's got a lot of feet. Nice, throwing fireballs at each other. That's pretty damaging for their psyche, I guess, too. I guess they thought that they had the unsinkable 5 orb of fire army. But, no, sir. Yeah, orb of fire floor was my nightmare, basically. I didn't think that we had the means to deal with that. I've been yapping all game about how much we don't have fire resistance, complaining, really. When we handled it there, okay, on the other hand, that was 1 potion of resistance. We only have 1 left. So if we run into 4 more potions or orb of fire floors, that would be something to not consider. But you know what? That wasn't close enough to death for me to get really nervous yet. Deflect missiles, which we could cast at 11% still. Nice. Our necromancy down past 20% again. Totally fine. Any good loot? Leather armor, not really. Potion of experience. What am I carrying around nowadays? Poisonous chunks of flesh. Who needs them? Potion of experience. Let's do it. And what am I even training right now? I could get my axes up to 27. Let's just give it the spread. I don't even have anything in particular that I'm focusing right now. Just generic potion of experience. I don't even feel like thinking about it too much. I mean, it's not like it's been like our 12th potion of experience here. Ring of Symmetry is aesthetically pleasing, but otherwise useless. Yeah, I mean, we'll just continue. Yeah, so many potions of experience. I mean, the first one you're excited by. The 12th one, it's like, I get it. Tons of experience here. You know, we got enough experience just from killing all these guys. And then we get a bunch of liquid experience here, too. Nothing in here that's good for us. This game. I would like to have a dragon form game. Would be pretty cool. A transmuter with dragon form. I'll check this. Nope. Lies. More lies. We've seen that before. Jeweled rods. Anything interesting? Cure mutation. It really thinks we've got some bad mutations, but I'm gonna disagree with it. Book of Burglary is nice, and more enchant armor is also beautiful. Book of Burglary is definitely something that we have really capitalized on in a good way, I think. Read the enchant armor. And just continue to get up more gold dragon armor. Chance armor on the gold dragon armor. Actually, how about 1 into the shield? Sure. Because I think that can only get enchanted up to +3 anyway. Right? Let me take a look at that real quick. Shields. Oh, it could be maximally enchanted to +5, so we could have a little bit more shields if we wanted to as well. Just because, you know, it seems like a rogue crystal spear has been one of the things that's really done a lot of damage to us in this game. It might be nice to be able to have a better chance to block those iron shots and things like that. Alright, so what do we say? Keep up the Executioner's Axe here? I say let's do that, and then let's just make sure that we're well fed here. Let's just eat a little bit of bread, stuff ourselves a little bit, just in case we happen to find anything on the next floor that's worthy of the Vampiric Axe, Vamp Axe. Alright, down we go, I guess. Nothing else here that was really catching my interest, right? Lousy symmetrical ring over there. Excuse me. Keep it rolling. Buffs online. Oh yeah, I forgot. We don't have as many buffs now because we only have 15 magic points, which is fine, I guess. We have enough for an apocalypse. That's the only thing that really, truly matters to me. No! No, 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 no. Another fire drake! That was the Harbinger of Doom last time. That was the Harbinger of 5 orbs of fire coming at me. What is this? They're going to be 6 orbs of fire coming at me this time? Please. I'm just an ant. I'm just a formikid. Can I just wait here? I could be dragons. I'm thinking it's just as likely that it's dragons, but it's like, if I can fight just 1 orb of fire... Fire Drake. What's your game, Fire Drake? Okay. It's just dragons. Don't worry about it. It's ice dragons too. Okay. Let's put on our Ring of Regeneration, our Amulet of Regeneration. Let's also put on Ring of Gin is probably fine here. We don't need robustness all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bunch of these dragons coming at me. Horror -5. Can we sing a song about how nerve-wracking that was? How that Fire Drake totally psyched me out. That was the perfect combination of floors. A Fire Drake at first, and I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. It's just gonna be a dragon floor. And then it was 5 orbs of fire. And now, we've got this other crazy Fire Drake who's just using psychological warfare, you know, triggering my old, you know, traumatic memories there. Well, I'll give it to you, Dungeon Crawl. You always find new ways to give me nightmares. That's why I keep coming back. Is that a Hydra up there? That's unacceptable. 4-headed Hydra. That's just an inconvenience. Kill the Death Drake. We're not rotting or anything, are we? No, we're not standing in the clouds. And my horror levels are quite manageable. Just an endless stream of dragons is nothing that we really need to worry about. Right? Just drakes and dragons. Like, even this Hydra... This Hydra should just go down, right? Even if I just keep chopping it. It's heavily looted and it's up to 7-headed already, alright? So you know what? Fine, you win. Iron shots. And can I just get like 1 more chop, or are you going to really insist? I killed the 8-headed Hydra, alright. So it was a little bit of a non-graceful way to do it. But I really didn't feel like changing anything. Can I get up, yep, regeneration here? Maybe a little bit of, whoa, robustness. I have RF+, RC++. What hit me there exactly? Was it a Quicksilver Bolt? Blast of Flame. Might have just been a Blast of Flame. You know what? This is calling for regeneration. Unfortunately, I can't really wield it right now. So let's just hope I don't really need it. If I could just cast Regeneration real quick, that'd be fine, but a scroll of... or my Vampiric Battle Axe would have been nice here. But I also don't feel like eating in the middle of combat and really just completely screwing myself over. That would be a really rookie mistake. That was one of my first character that ever got a rune. I got 2 runes, and then I was in the dungeon, and I ate a food ration, and I got destroyed by Centaur Pack. Just came out of nowhere and started blasting me while I was eating because I underestimated the amount of time that it was going to take to eat a ration. Slash, I guess I underestimated the danger. Whoops. I guess we can step back here. If we don't have Vampiric, it doesn't matter if we're surrounded. I underestimated the danger of Centaur packs and Yaktor packs. So, you know, I learned that as a very valuable lesson. That's why I perhaps overvalue repel missiles and deflect missiles. It's just so good. It's really important to me for a defense, because then you don't have to worry about those guys at all. Suddenly it makes missiles that much less important. Of course, we don't have that right now because we haven't had a chance in the middle of combat to recast it. But on the other hand, alright, dragons dispatched. We could make some nice dragon armor if we wanted to. I mean, we got our pick of the litter here if we wanted to. Let's eat some nice storm dragon. A shockingly delicious flavor. Oh, ice dragon. A little confused or cowardly there, buddy? I can sympathize. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Good stuff. Dazzling Bardiche. Book of Fire. No. Intensify. Fine. Potion of Beneficial Mutation. Let's put on... We don't have Hengo Cop. Let's quaff it right now. Toenails? Toenails lengthening? Well, I hope that doesn't happen too much or it would kick off our good boots. That would be really obnoxious. I would hate that if that happens. A fine cloak. Now that's something I'm a little bit more interested in, considering my cloak has never been great. +3 cloak for... Well, it's just effectively +1 AC right now, isn't it? Considering we have a +2 cloak. Plus, it's got a neat little name, Key Mop. It's got a backstory. I'm sure it was, you know, whatever. I don't feel like making up the backstory. I'm too tired for that right now. We'll drop a regular Cloak of Magic Resistance, though, because who cares? Ancient Halberd. Golden Tridents. Good, 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 good. Anything. What's up here? Jeweled helmet. We can't wear that ever, but it would have been cool, I bet. Ooh. +7 longbow piercer. Is that better or worse than Krishna Shanga? It's pretty cool. I don't know. It's good. I mean, I've already had Krishna Shanga before. I mean, that's pretty neat. It's got the penetrating arrows that I sort of wondered. It would probably be better for a ziggurat if we can get, like, nice penetrating bolts. Sure, I'll take it. Whatever. I mean, sure, let's work up our bows a little bit. I said I was neglecting it. I couldn't win that archery contest, so how about let's work up our bows just a little bit. Why not? Just so it's not embarrassingly low when we finish the game. 3 royal jellies. Let's just eat all those right now. Nice. Engorged with royal jellies. That's a good feeling. And I guess that's everything that we needed. We're going to cast another Quick Toe as well. +7 gold dragon armor is very nearly up to the level of the armor of the Dragon King. And we have +47 47 AC even without robustness. Let's put on the robustness real quick. 55 AC. 61 with stone skin. Alright, you know what, guys? I'm not going anywhere. I'm sorry, but I have to take another brief intermission. So I'll be right back. Seriously, like I'll be back in 1 minute. Hang tight, man. I'll be right back. This is a marathon, I know. But, you know, we're both in this together. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Sorry, I just can't have physiological distractions distracting me while I'm trying to focus on these, especially on these last couple Zig levels. You know, if I'm trying to like rush through it, first of all, I'm not going to enjoy myself as much. You're not going to enjoy yourself as much, and then also I might mess up, which would really reduce everybody's enjoyment, especially Savage Sid's. Now let's hope we don't mess up. All right, you know I got no excuses now. What am I going to do? I guess while I'm still very full, fat, and happy on jelly snacks, I'm going to wield the Vampiric Battle Axe. Yeah, do it. Alright, yeah, Dreadful Hunger is fine. Just in case, you know, it's a lot easier to go back the other way. And I've got up so I can cast my buffs. I can still have plenty of magic going in. Having that extra magic is nice, man. Being able to recast Deflect Missiles a couple of times. Or having just feeling comfortable like I could cast an Apocalypse. I could cast like my necromancy spells without having to worry about like crazy potions of magic or whatever. It feels a little bit good just going into a floor like this. And if we need the anti-magic for liches or orbs of fire, we'll take a look at it. But I'm hoping that was our last orb of fire experience there. Honestly, fighting those orbs of fire makes me feel good after fighting those orbs of fire a while ago and not doing very well. You know, that's one of the things that I was worried about for Zot 5 maybe, but you know, being able to fight 5 at a time there was pretty neat. Down to Zig 25. Down we go. And great. Yep. Let's see. What is it? Come on. Be merciful, game. Be merciful. It's a Fire Drake. Fire Drake. It's a Hellion. More fire, though. I mean, is this Iron City of Dis some more? So if it's Hellions, I gotta go anti-magic, of course. Yes, do it. And Flayed Ghosts. So what is this? Is this Tartarus? Is it Dis? I need a couple. Oh, okay. It's very likely Gehenna. Are there orbs of fire in Gehenna? Please tell me there's not. So we definitely need Gin. Yeah, Hellfire, I would love it if that stopped. I would also love it if there was no Tormentors or Flayed Ghosts. Terrible Wounds. Oh, double Tormentors. I hate this. But if I kill the Tormentor, that's good. If I kill the Flaying creature, that's even better. Destroyed the Flayed Ghost. Okay, up to 200 now. But there's still Hellions and Tormentors. And probably Fiends on the way. And I'm on fire. Yes, Brimstone Fiend on the way. And more. For some reason, I can read scrolls again. Most important thing to me is make sure that I don't get tormented by this guy. And now there's a Brimstone Fiend who's going to want to torment us as well. But, I mean, the Tormentor just loves to spam Torment. That's practically all he knows how to do. And he's easy to kill. Hellions love to spam Hellfire. That's practically all they know how to do. And if I can take out this Balrog at the same time, all the better. Getting a chance to cast Regeneration would be nice, but I mean, more important is just killing the things that are going to necessitate regeneration, right? A couple of Hellfires here is no fun. Yeah, Hellfire. Hellfire, Hellfire, Hellfire. Kill this Hellion. Okay, that Hellion is dead. We would love some negative energy resistance. Oh, no. Because there's a lot of guys happening. Like 3 Balrogs and a Brimstone Fiend. Like, is this a time for an Apocalypse? I'm just worried that I'm not going to be able to get to that Brimstone Fiend in time. Let's regenerate real quick. I can heal up for a minute longer. Okay, that wasn't good. And there's a Lich now. And a Hellion. Ugh. Okay, I know there's probably more on the way. I sort of want to heal just a little bit more, though. Like, I've got, you know, extra wands of heal wounds now. Let's heal up real quick. 96. I just want to wait for... I want to give people a chance to filter in before I do the Apocalypse. You know, it's the old bait and switch here. I just also know that if I wait too long, that Lich is going to be summoning guys, that these guys are going to be throwing Hellfire and Torment. I mean, in Apocalypse, it might be good to just get the Apocalypse out of the way. And then I can do as I need to. Alright, let's think about this for a second. Chop or Apocalypse? Or Chop-pocalypse? I gotta give these people one more minute. 98. Okay, there's 2 liches now. See, every minute, I know there's just like a horde of brimstone fiends just like waiting beyond. If I get tormented again, I mean, I just want to like to clear out some of these zombies just to give these people like a chance. Yeah, like there's 2 brimstone fiends now, 2 liches. Like that's better, but I know there's even more. But it's like now, you know, the further you push your luck, you know, every turn is twice as likely that these guys are going to torment, maybe double torment. Can these guys do... They can't do burst of hellfire, so they have to have line of sight to hellfire me. That's encouraging. But there's a Hellion, 2 liches, and 2 brimstone fiends. This might be a... I mean, I think we gotta say that this is worth an apocalypse. Alright, most of the important stuff is paralyzed. We'll get closer and try to do it. Oh no, okay, destroy these guys. Yeah, I have to get close to the paralyzed. There's another one though. Okay. 3 liches. Tormentors. Okay. I destroyed that brimstone fiend. That's a good start, but it's not the greatest start in the world. I'm still regenerating, which is good. My deflect missiles is down, which is bad. There's still way more Hellions, or Tormentors, and Brimstone Fiends. 2 more Brimstone Fiends. One of which is alive and fine. Another which is slightly confused. I think this might be an opportunity for a holy word. I've got 3 holy words. Let's use one. I can't read scrolls in my current state, of course. If I heal up a little bit more, then maybe. But I feel like almost the better thing to do is to get closer. There is a lost soul, which is really annoying. Okay, I didn't take any damage that time. I'd love to step up one step closer to these brimstone fiends so I can start my anti-magic working on them. The tormentor is obnoxious too. You know what actually might be a good idea is Elise rapid deconstruction on like one of those zombies. But I also might want to save my magic. Here, I can probably almost certainly kill both of these zombies. Well, maybe not. Stunned by my will. I'm completely surrounded by zombies now, which is interesting. Okay, up to 100 HP. 2 Brimstone Fiends here. Balrog is nearly dead. These are some of the things that are going to torment me. I would love to maybe kill this guy. 63. Alright, how about let's heal wounds? 72. Okay. Jeez. And I mean, this is getting close to the point where it's like I'm almost saying, let's quaff heal wounds and let's get ready for Borgnors. Alright. Potion of like agility or might have helped as well. I killed that Brimstone Fiend though. That helps. I wish my exhaustion would go away. That would help as well. I hate the fact that there's like flickering lost souls everywhere, which will bring back those liches if I try to kill them. More important than that, though, is dealing with these Brimstone Fiends and Hellions, probably, though. Unfortunately, the only way I really know how to do that is to go crazy. Like, these guys could torment me twice more. What I'd like to do... Alright, how many potions of magic do I have? 2? And what are my odds on this? Pretty good. I'd love to quaff a potion of magic. I know that seems stupid, but it might be time. It might be time. I gotta do it. Potion of magic. Yeah, I'm down to 48. Let's try healing myself up through traditional means first. It went down. Alright. So I wish I could cast... Can I cast Death's Door? I don't know if it's going to let me cast Death's Door because of my level of exhaustion right now. Death's Door will be my first choice, so I could hopefully go on a chopping spree. But if not that, then we'll settle for Borgniors. Cast Death's Door. Yes. I'm too exhausted to enter Death's Door. I sort of thought that, which is a shame. Exhaustion is one of our most important resources right now because of Death's Door and of Apocalypse and lots of other things. So I guess it's time to cast Borgniors. Come on, Borgniors, don't fail me. Amazingly painful way. Okay, well, it did hurt, didn't it? But we're at least back up. We lost what? We were at 244, now we're at 230. That hurts. It does. I mean, I'm not lying about that. I'm at RN++. I would love to maybe take a turn to, like, heal out of my... or to get some more negative energy resistance, but really I'm just trying to buy some time until we get chance for an Apocalypse. Don't torment me, bro. Alright, one of these Tormentors is right next to me. That's good. And one of those Brimstone Fiends is still dormant. Yeah, if this Tormentor would, like, just not do anything. If this Lich would not do anything particularly stupid either, like summon any more demons, I would really appreciate that. He just made a tentacle over there. Honestly, I don't even think that's going to do much for us. Yeah, we're at 168 now. Brimstone Fiend's still paralyzed. 2 Liches next to me, though, so I feel like the most important thing is just to keep chopping. 53. Okay, I am still regenerating as best I can. My exhaustion should expire soon, one hopes. Destroy the Titan. Okay, this is fine. Lich, or Tormentor, do you want to get closer? I think I have to step closer to the Tormentor. Yeah, and the Brimstone Fiend woke up as well, so that's fine. If the Lich want to do some more shenanigans over there, that's fine. My life force is back. As much as it ever will be after a Borgnior's revivification. I'm not sure if I'll ever get my physical vitality back. But now we have the Brimstone Fiend and the Lich here. Yeah, I'm sure that Lich might get stitched back to life. But here we go. The Lich is gone. No need for a second Apocalypse. Doesn't seem like a second Apocalypse might even be possible considering how the timing worked out here. I mean, seriously. Oh, there's a Lich over there again. How did you get over there? I don't know, but I don't trust that. We're still regenerating. Let's just make sure we have as much magic as possible. Lost Soul flickers into view. Yeah, can we just deal with that Lich, please? Tormentor! No! Stop this. We're going to heal up again. I really don't want to use another Borgniors. Yeah, chop him out. Yeah, okay, a blind Tormentor is fine, and a dead Lich is even better. Only good Lich is a dead Lich. As my grandpappy used to say. Alright. Well, we made a major sacrifice. We sacrificed 14 HP. But we potentially sacrificed 14 HP for 230 HP for our whole life. You know, that's the most important thing, isn't it? We didn't actually suffer any draining here. More lost souls in here. Was that what was happening? Oh, there's a lost soul pit. I get it. That's the worst thing I ever saw. Dungeon crawl. I'm serious, man. Dungeon crawl, you know, just when you think it can't find ways to personally aggravate you. As if it was personally twisting a knife in your heart. A lost soul pit with a teleport trap. That they can just bounce out and revive Liches as you think you're making progress. That's cruel, man. That's incredibly cruel. But we're okay. Hey, Scroll of Fog might have done a thing or two. I'm not sure. Silken Robe, nah. Nah. Enchant Armor, perfect. On, how about, you know, we just did the shield, so let's do the Gold Dragon Armor this time. Alright, anything else? La Jetong, new kind of ring. Which is good, but not good enough to keep. Decks of cards. The +0 Sword of Power I think is pretty cool. I think that's the sort of thing where it's like if you kill stuff, then it boosts up in power or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how it works though, so we're not going to mess with it. And another scroll of Enchant Armor. Sure, let's put that one on the shield. We can have a really good shield. My shield score is back nearly up to where I was used to it before with the large shield. Plus, we've got extra negative energy resistance, which you don't know how much that might have saved our life against all these torment threats, bolts draining and such, which are coming at us at all times. You know, it's just a generically useful thing to have in the post-game. Alright. That was a tough floor, man. That was tough. I mean, obviously, using Borgnors, that's an emergency. And we couldn't even use the Death's Door. I would have preferred a chance for a Death's Door last stand, but the exhaustion, it didn't quite work out like that, did it? We have to, you know, I mean, we have to plan our exhaustion. If we're going to use an Apocalypse, we're not going to be able to use a Death's Door. So maybe we should use a Death's Door first if we were thinking about using an Apocalypse. Use a Death's Door, and then we can use an Apocalypse at the end if it still doesn't look like things are going good. Then we're going to be Apocalypsed anyway. Well, then we'll be exhausted anyway. I'm not sure. I thought that the exhaustion came at the end of a Death's Door, but I've never really used Death's Door too much in actual combat before, so I guess I don't really know. In any case, we are still alive. That's the most important thing so far as I'm concerned. Go ahead and put on... Gin is fine, I guess. How about let's just go Robustness. Yes. Robustness, and we've got Regeneration, and we've got Boig. And we're good to go. Yeah, no stat drain, no regular drain. So just the draining of the 14 hit points, which we did to ourselves. But that's what you get for dabbling in the dark arts. Alright. How about let's eat a bread ration, just to make sure we're nice and full if we feel like switching to regeneration as we go. But we'll keep out anti-magic first, just because I got a bad feeling. I get the bad feeling there might be more orbs of fire or something on the way. Anyway, on we go. Oi. Oi. It's tough on your soul. Uh-oh. Shadow Fiends. Uh-oh. So it's Tartarus. We could just go ahead and put on... Well, I think maybe the first thing to do is just get close to that Shadow Fiend. He's going to try to throw Shadow Bolts or whatever. Tormentors, too. Executioner's speeding up. And Putrid Bloodsaint. So actually, I think it just might be... It seems like it's probably just Pandemonium. There's just random stuff. Random fiends. Okay, so we get a little bit of everything here. I mean, we don't have any fire. Yeah, there's Torment. There's Symbols of Darkness. This is pretty nasty floor, honestly. This might be Death's Door over Apocalypse right here. And it's just random Pan Lords. Okay. The Tormentors, they get me. The Tormentors are here. Yeah, like the Tormentors and the Ice Fiends. That's all really nasty. We're down to 78 HP already. I feel so bad about this situation. And I know there's like more Panlords, right? I mean, there's one Panlord, but we've seen how this works. There's like, even on like 10 floors ago, more than 10 floors ago, there were 3 Panlords. So this time, considering the way things have scaled up, you have to imagine there's like at least probably like 10. I don't know if I can sing my way out of this one. Like I'm feeling close to one-hit kills right here between the Hellfire and the Torment. There's like, what, 4 Torment threats at least on the screen? 3 Hellfire threats at least on the screen? And a Panlord, which is a big old wild card. You know, Vampiric is not going to help us too much. I mean, against these Blood Saints, maybe. What I'm going to do is quaff Potion of Might. Okay. Maybe that was stupid, but, you know, I mean, here comes Hell Sentinels, Brimstone Fiends, Ice Fiends, whatever. I gotta be able to, you know, I might have one Death's Door stand here, and I gotta make the most of it. I mean, who cares if I get hit when I'm on Death's Door? The important thing is how much damage can I deal out in as short a time as possible. Now, how much do I want to push my luck before I go Death's Door? That's the other question. Like, is it worth quaffing a Brilliance here? Well, I don't know. I mean, quaffing the Might, it boosted my strength, but I thought that might do a little bit more towards improving my abilities. Okay. Okay. What do we do here? Is it worth casting Regeneration? Regeneration is going to be worthless if we cast Death's Door. There's 2 Ice Fiends. There's too much. Chop or Death's Door? Death's Door has a 4/5 chance of working. Let's quaff Potion of Brilliance. Down to 49 HP. And falling fast. So again, we play that game. Chopper. Monsters everywhere. I have to get out of here. Worth a song. Yeah, with the Brilliance, as I predicted, my Borgnors is down to that. Okay. It might be worth a song just to get my horror levels increasing as I go, but that might not be possible at all. I feel like the best thing to do is just Death's Door. Alright, so this might be all in here. Death's Door. 1%. I stand defiantly in Death's Doorway. I now have 8 HP. I'm mighty and brilliant. But I need to do something about this as well. So maybe the most important thing is to make sure that I can get my life back at the end of it. So maybe I should cast Revivification first. That means putting on the Amulet of Tejavul. Harrigan's Ghost! Harrigan's Ghost! Harrigan's Ghost! No! What have I done? Oh my god. Okay. Oh no. So what do I do? I think my first choice is to just cast Borgnors again, because otherwise I'm going to die in 1 turn, and I don't know how long this thing is going to last. I'm in Death's Door for sure, but I gotta quaff a potion of magic, and now cast Death's Borgnors. Okay, good. The Singularity is blind somehow. I'm already out of Death's Door. I wasted my Death's Door. Does that end Death's Door? Wait. I am out of Death's Door, but that did not that did not have the effect I intended. I thought that it would actually, I didn't realize it would end my Death's Door. Did I just kill myself based on my unawareness of what these things do? Well, there's only one thing to do at this point, and that's an apocalypse. Okay, and there is a Singularity next to me. The best thing to do, is it to attack the Singularity, or is it to just get out of the way? I mean, I'm stasis here. Like, I feel like stepping up and doing anything but just attacking is 96. 96. Okay. The Singularity is dead. Not dead. It's there. Where is Harrigan's Ghost, by the way? The Ice Fiend is there and almost dead. A lot of these guys are paralyzed, which is good. So I feel like I should just continue to take out the Ice Fiends. He's slow. He's softly going unblinded. If I just continue to do this, I killed that, I killed that, I killed that. Um, but this, I think, I'm sure this thing is just doing irresistible damage to me. Is it worth the time to heal? Like, that's what I don't know. I can't teleport or anything like that, so let's put that idea out of my mind. 2 Shadow Fiends coming at me, that's just more torment threat. I am exhausted, so I can't enter Death's Door. I think I completely wasted that. And now, of course, I only have 214 HP because I've been Borgnuring. I guess I could try to just quaff my other potion of magic. Do I have another potion of magic? I don't have a potion of magic, so never mind about that. Potion of agility is just not going to help, I don't think. Chopping is going to just make my life go down faster. I am not regenerating, although I wish I was. Horror minus 11 is not where I wanted to be. I could step away from the singularity, but who knows how many turns that'll take. I'm not sure if the singularity is hurting these guys as well. So I feel like let's take 1 turn to step up this way. Never mind. My singularity... The singularity twisted me back. So what can I do but just attack, I guess? I mean, if otherwise I could get hit by Hellfire and die. I could get hit by Hellfire and die anyway. Do I have any options that I'm not considering? I mean, just continuing to heal a lot. 1 more potion of resistance. What do I do? I mean, what do I do? I'm gonna get tormented some more or whatever. I mean, I gotta just chop this singularity, I feel like, or I'm just gonna hit by Hellfire. I tried to step up there so I could get those paralyzed dudes, but instead I just got yanked back. Okay, that did something. If this singularity would just please go away. Okay. 17 life. So I lost 30 life there. No problem. I just gotta heal. But I mean, every heal, this could just be... I'm trying to wait out this singularity ending here. Like, healing now might not be enough. This just might be the end for me. If I could draw out power, I would, but I mean, I used it on Apocalypse. I think that was maybe my only move. The singularity implodes. Up to 36 life. So what's the best plan? I mean, 1 more heal, maybe? A little bit better. There's Shadow Fiends coming at me. I sort of want to get these chops on these other fiends before they wake up. Can I take 1 step here? Okay, I didn't die in that turn. Let's try just taking out these couple of demons who are paralyzed, please. Life Force is back, but... vision is blurry. Alright, I got way worse things to worry about than malmutations right now. Okay, what next? Should I step to the left just so I have a chance to kill the Ice Fiend and also so I have the chance to maybe get my line of sight diminished a little bit? I feel like it might be worth a try. 1 step. Oh, the Ice Fiend woke up though. Alright, well I can get 4 number 1 demons with 1 chop here regardless. I wish I had had the chance to kill you. You're severely wounded and absorbing vital energies. Ice Fiend is almost dead. Okay. I would love it if that Ice Fiend just completely died, please. And I can get all 3 of these other tormentors at once, please. Like, this is dangerous to be fighting at 50 HP, but if I could just get tormented anyway, it seems like the best thing to do, just to chop. Killed the Ice Fiend. Shadow Fiend's almost dead. Okay. 52 life. Okay, I would love it if we could regenerate right now, but more important is just to chop 3 of these guys at once. Kill the Shadow Fiends. Kill the Shadow Fiends. Okay, they're praying. Stunned by my will. Stuff happening. Bad stuff happening. Yes, there was torture going on. There was definitely torture. What's the most important thing to do? Is it to chop or to heal? Chop or heal, chop or heal, chop or heal. There's more tormentors, but not as many as there were a minute ago. I mean, there is this guy who's almost dead. I feel like one chop and then a heal maybe is probably the best. Killed a lot of guys here. Okay. Maybe the most important thing is to get a regeneration going now, actually. 3 HP is quite a bit for that. Let's try that. Okay, I'm regenerating. And now maybe also a heal. I've got, you know, a full wand of heal wounds here, which I'm not afraid to use. Okay, 2 Ice Fiends around the corner, though. 2 Hell Sentinels. and way more, I'm sure. Way more Pan Lords. Way more whatever. Alright, fight to the bitter end. We can chop. This is probably a chop. It almost makes me wish I had my Vampiric Axe out, but, I mean, obviously we need these anti-magic chops, too. These guys are dying, too, because, well, there's stuff going on. Alright, right next to an Ice Fiend, I feel like that means I gotta chop, even if I get a little bit tortured. New Vigor? No, 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 that's not what we want to see here, please. Is it worth it to heal wounds real quick? Or is it more important to chop? He's got an Evening Star. I feel like it's just more important to chop, especially there are 2 more Shadow Fiends coming around the corner. Drained, yeah, I know. Okay. Severely wounded. 38. Okay, so going up a little bit. Yeah. Kill the Ice Fiend. Life Force back. Okay, okay. Exciting whenever that happens. Yeah. Continue to do this stuff where I kill the people. Cacodemons leaking into the air. 22. Yeah, okay. So I keep getting convulsed. Keep healing up. What happened? What happened? What happened? I healed, but nothing happened. I ended up at 22 again. I landed on 22. I guess we gotta keep healing. More torture, but I mean, what are we going to do at this point? All of these guys are going to die eventually. If I can just buy out the clock until maybe one more emergency apocalypse, I mean, you'd think that a draw of power would be a good option too, but... Kill the Executioner, good. Yeah, fine. On the other hand... I don't know, man. I mean, draw of power, I mean, an apocalypse might just be the only way. Like, a draw of power might just be putting off the inevitable. Oh, Hellfire. What's that? What happened? Powerful magic? That's powerful electricity? Don't kill me, man. 24 life? Alright, that made me nervous. Stupid Harrigan's ghosts. Alright, he's deflecting missiles. We definitely need to heal up for one turn, but... Large Abomination is destroyed. Deflect the Bolt of Cold. Good. Harrigan's Ghost. Okay, so Harrigan's Ghost might be able to... I mean, he knows deflect missiles, singularity. So other than singularity, he's relatively harmless, actually. If we hit him with a couple of anti-magics, we can at least put him to rest before we die. Harrigan's ghost blinked away. Good job, Harrigan. You stupid jerk. I hate Harrigan so much. I didn't know it. I thought I loved him. But now I can't even stand this. More number one beasts. Of course, an apocalypse might not even be an option because my magic is so low and I don't have any more potions of magic. Shadow Fiend, if you want to come just a little bit closer, that'd be ideal. Hell Sentinel, what's happening here? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, I might have gotten a little bit of... Okay, that might have been Wrath of God. That might have been a little bit of Hellfire. I'm not sure. Okay, this is fine. We just got to deal with these guys before they throw any more Hellfire or get any ideas to torment. Kill that Hell Sentinel. Here's another Shadow Fiend coming at me. And a Lockeropoloptilus, which is annoying because I thought that I was maybe going to be able to have some magic to work with, but apparently not. Kill the Shadow Fiends. Yes, kill the Shadow Fiends. Kill the Shadow Fiends. More Ice Fiends. I hate it. Okay. I have mastered armor. Good time for it. Alright, I'm glad I got to do that before I died. At least I mastered axes, too. Mastered axes, armor. I guess I can work up my bows, my charms, everything else that I need. Yeah. Okay, wait. We're not exhausted anymore. So what do we do? I think my only choice is to draw out power. We should absolutely draw out power. And then, I mean, if that means if we have the magic for a Borgniors or other options if we need it. So let's draw out power. Yes! That's more magic than I've had in a while. Alright, this Shadow Fiend and this Hell Sentinel can go, as well as Harrigan, please. Moderately damaged. Okay, this is better. 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 Not the worst. Everybody can die. If you guys just want to please die. Harrigan, you especially. Alright. I feel my power leaking away. Who would dare? My horror -9? That's unacceptable, of course. Who's leaking away my power? It wasn't Harrigan, was it? It must have been somebody's got... Is you absorbing vital energies, or you've got, you know, something going on there. I would hate to lose all my magic after I got it. I was hoping I could have that for emergency Borgniors as necessary. But it's more important to just not get tortured and kill all the tormentors. Kill the masters. Kill the Hellbeast. Kill the Shadow Fiends. Kill Harrigan. My number one target. If Harrigan survives, I will not be amused. Okay, not yet time for a, Okay, yeah, we're still exhausted here. I hope I dealt with that anti-magic threat. I mean, I know it's a little hypocritical of me. Okay, something. Yeah, we got tormented. That's... I'm not going to say it's fine, but it's not... At least the Ice Fiend got blinded in Retribution. I'm sure you can probably still cast Symbol of Torment if you wanted to. Harrigan's ghost moderately wounded. How do you deal with these ghosts? Okay, he's just casting Mephitic Cloud, though, which is actually probably fine. Maybe it's preventing other more dangerous clouds from existing. I'm not sure. My magic got sapped a little bit. What does that mean for me? I'm still at 1% because I'm still brilliant. Maybe that means it's time for a Borgniors whenever I need it. If it's looking bad, I'll Borgniors up. Life Force is back. Good. Harrigan's ghost has got to go. I'd rather these guys continue to come towards me. Like, that blinded Ice Fiend over there is not really a problem. Yeah, more Mephitic Cloud, please. Yeah, keep it up, Harrigan. You big, stupid, short idiot. Why don't you die? Okay, Grand Avatar almost destroyed. Okay. Alright, again. Oh no, Harrigan, you idiot! Harrigan, you monster! Oh man, it was not a satisfying crunch. That was an incredibly unsatisfying crunch. Harrigan, you need to die! Don't you understand? So what do? I don't think I can leave this thing. Do I just try to hope that it continues to collapse, implode? If I fight it, will it implode? I don't see the point in walking away. Okay, it didn't hurt us much yet. I wish that all these other demons would be affected by it. Harrigan's... I feel less exhausted. Which means is it time for another... It could be time for a death's door, is what that could mean. But I don't have enough magic for another Borgnors to pull me out of it, so it might just be time for a Borgnors. Or it might be time for an apocalypse. I don't know, man. I just don't even know anymore. Can I take a couple more chops before I have to make that decision? No. I can't. Crap. So I think that might make my decision easier. I'm still brilliant. It's time for a Borgnors. That's the only option. Cast Borgnors. Or Death's Door, actually. Considering my life is so low, I mean, I might as well. I would have enough magic. Here, 1 second. I'm afraid to touch anything. I have 15. I would need 16 to cast both of them. So you know what? I feel like Death's Door is actually the better option here. Then I can cast Death's Door because I don't have to spend a lot of time mucking around. Okay, so that's the plan. Alright, cast Death's Door. Let's do it. Death's Door. Do it. 1%. Don't mess up. I stand defiantly in Death's Doorway. And I actually gained life from that, believe it or not. Hopefully that will let me ride out the singularity. We have to pay very close attention to the message spam. I keep missing Harrigan's ghosts. That's the problem. I'm going to quaff agility. Okay. Still on Death's Door. As soon as I'm not on Death's Door, I need to get ready to go. Alright, because, well, I could also consider casting, like, an Apocalypse right now, but I feel like that's definitely the most dangerous option. What is this? A Singularity is over there now. Okay. I gotta have 1 turn, right? As soon as Death's Door ends, I should have like 1 turn at least. I gotta be able to kill Harrigan. I completely miss Harrigan's ghost. I can't hit Harrigan's ghost. Okay, come on. Stand defiantly. We got this. We gotta be defiant. We're not gonna go gentle into that good light. Killed the Hellion. Yeah, we'll take down Hellions with us at least. But we gotta hit Harrigan. That's the big prize. If we don't get Harrigan, this whole operation is for naught. Maybe if I take 1 step forward, it would be a good option for me, but I don't want to waste turns. Well, I don't want to waste turns chopping Harrigan and missing either. Maybe the more important thing is to take out that Ice Fiend, and then I can deal with Harrigan personally. Alright, make sure that Death's Door is not ending. It's not over yet. We'll take a couple of chops. Let's get these confused demons over here. Come on, Death's Door, hang on here. Harrigan casting Shrouded Galubria is a little crazy, but at least we can get close enough to this Ice Fiend for a couple of solid chops here. And I have enough for the Borgnors when I need it. Kill the 6 Furry. Killed those guys. Killed those minor demons. Death's Door is running out. My time is running out. I feel a little less clever now! Right at the wrong moment. My time is running out. Did you see that? I mean, I lost health that turn somehow. So I feel like I got to do it. My brilliance ran out at just the wrong moment. It's basically like a 1/3 dice roll as to whether or not I'm going to lose the game right now. But I got to take it, I think, because I don't think I have time to take another brilliance. Oh, no. All right, but here we go. Come on. Good dice, good dice, good dice. 1 and 3. Do it! Yes. Okay, our life is horrible. It's not nearly what it was. All right, I collided with Harrigan's ghosts. I hope that hurt you as much as it hurt me. That singularity needs to go. I did get some bad... I am frail as well as my Borgnor's abuse. Ice Fiend needs to go. Everything needs to go. Ice Fiend needs to die. Tormentor needs to die. Harrigan needs to die. Okay. I wonder if it's possible that Harrigan took out most of the Panlords. No! Alright. Killed the Tormentor. Good. Singularity's gone. Good. Alright, so if I can only hit Harrigan a couple of times, this should be fine. Harrigan's Shroud fell apart. That's a good start. At least I'm hitting him a little bit. Come on. He blinks. Is there more? Crap. No. Like, I can't get away from the singularity. Like, he sucks me in and then I can't get out. Singularity is overpowered spell. Please remove. Please remove devs. Can you please remove it right now? Like, I don't want to spend a turn, like, leaving. I also don't want to spend a turn, like, healing. And Harrigan, if you want to come closer to me, that's fine. Let's heal. It hurts. It hurts. You must not succeed where I failed. I know, Harrigan. I know the sentiment. I understand my rage. I gotta just keep healing. That worked a little better. Can I, like, recharge? I'd like to spend, like, a turn recharging. I can't read scrolls in my... So never mind. That's my last one. I'm agile. Can I get mighty? 45. Okay, this is my last heal. And it's twisting me apart. It's still twisting me apart. What do I do? There's nothing I can do. Fan of Gales is probably not going to do anything but kill me. Potion of Resistance is probably not going to help against irresistible gravitational physical damage. Potion of Agility, I'm already agile and mighty. That's not helping. I could try regenerating if I had 1 more HP. But we've seen how much insane damage this singularity has a tendency to do. If I take a step away, it's probably just going to suck me back, and it's a wasted turn. But that might be my best bet. I'm out of heal wounds. I can't read scrolls. I could cast Stone Skin. But I think it ignores AC. Like, that's my point. I think that these sorts of distortion effects ignore AC. Got potions. I could quaff Potion of Curing. Would be a little bit of healing. Not much. How's my exhaustion? Oh, my exhaustion! I can draw out power. That'll buy me another turn or two at least. Draw out power. 71. The singularity implodes, but he made another one immediately! Harrigan! Spamming the singularity. It's not funny. Of course, I can't Galubria away. My scroll ability is still impaired. Otherwise, I would read all of my scrolls of Holy Word at you. I don't know. What do you think? If I step a Knight's Move away, do you think that'll help? Or is he just going to suck me back in and collide even? See, I'm worried if I step away, like, I don't fully understand how singularity works. Like, if I step away, I'm worried that I'll be pulled back and collide into it, which will do even more damage. But I'm also worried if I stand right next to the naked singularity, then I'll do even more damage because, well, that seems like it would make more sense. But it seems like every time I've tried to step away, it doesn't work. If I could get... Scroll of Silence? I'm not sure if ghosts are affected by silence. I should probably know that. The other option is just try to run. But I feel like I can't at this point. And there might even be more Hell Lords. We only saw one Pan Lord. So it's like you feel like there should be more, but it's like at the same time... Maybe Harrigan killed them all already and enslaved the rest of them. I mean, Harrigan is the real wing reader of this operation, obviously, with this OP singularity spell. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We could always cast Borgnors again. Let's Quaff Brilliance. 42 damage. The singularity is blind. It did a ton of damage. I'm going to try to step away. Nope, it just brought me right back. So what is it going to be? Death's Door or Borgnors? Like, I tried to get back. I tried to get away and it just pulled me back. Maybe Death's Door. I can at least make one more triumphant stand. I mean, I know this guy can't torture me, but the rate at which the singularity is tearing me apart is frightening. It's doing like 30 damage a turn. And then he immediately casts another one. So I'm going to try a Death's Door. Try Death's Door. 4%. Do it anyway. I wish I kept Dispel Undead. I'm too exhausted to enter Death's Door, of course. So never mind. Never mind about that. I could have tried that instead, I guess. But I needed to draw out power for it. So I guess we got one more Borgnors. Never mind then. That's our last chance. Borgnors? And it does 30 damage immediately. It slows down the singularity, but what does that even mean? How much longer is it gonna last? What can I do? Can you see invisible? I'm sure you can. See invisible. Very resistant to fire. To steam. Yeah, he's got so much AC and EV. Spells. Sublimation of Blood would give us another chance for... Let's try a Sublimation of Blood. Another chance for a Borgnors and just wait out the clock. This is a pathetic situation to be in. Okay, 17 more magic points. Can I hit this singularity? Like, I want it to die. If Harrigan just gets a little bit closer to me, then fine. Can I, like, actually spend a turn hitting it? Like, that's the thing. I can't even, like, move towards it. All it does is sort of pulse at me. Mocking me. Alright, Savage Sid. How are we going to get out of this one? Take a step closer to Harrigan. We have another chance for a Borgnors, don't we? Take one step closer. Okay. At least we're next to him now. This guy really needs to go. I don't think I can escape. I think I gotta just do it. I completely miss. Like, how do I not miss? How do I miss? How do I not miss? I could cast Irradiate. No, I can't because I lost that. I guess Iron Chop, but that's gonna miss. My best chance really is to just get one good chop that causes magic to leak in the air. I hit him! And he's leaking into the air. Okay, and he missed himself. Okay, yeah, maybe if you could have him punch himself a little bit too. Show Gozag who's boss. Show Gozag who's the real .16 god. Harry. Alright, now he's distracted. Maybe that means I can get an opportunity for one more good chop in here, please. Okay. Okay. I completely missed again. I've got one more chance to hit him. Harrigan's Ghost almost destroyed. Okay. You know what? That means it's time for one more Borgnors. Yes. Severely damaged. Falters for a moment. Yes! You would like to cast another Singularity, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you like to cast another Singularity? I'm missing. Yes, just please. Please die. I can't hit him. Faltering, please. Almost destroyed. Alright, I got him. I just need, every once in a while, I just need one good chop to get you on your knees, Harrigan. Harrigan, you are so dead to me. Oh, yeah, good choice of a spell there, Harrigan, you big stupid idiot, you stunted moron! Harrigan's going to destroy! Thank you, Rue. Woo! Yeah, pray to Rue, yes! Pray to God, pray to Rue, yes, we did it! Harrigan, life feels good. Yeah, killed Harrigan, now we're singing a song about how Savage City is so great. We could read scrolls again, feels so good to read a book, now that we killed Harrigan. Stupid Harrigan. I hate you, Harrigan. Harrigan, I'm gonna delete all those videos from this channel, I'm serious. I didn't miss any Panlords or nothing, did I? Seemed a little light on the Panlords, wasn't it? It was only a one Panlord and like a whole bunch of demons. But you know what? I think that might have actually been... I think that's a different template. I think there's like a Chaos floor, which has a lot of Panlords and like ugly things and things like that. And then there's, you know, just the Pandemonium floors, which has got just like a million fiends, as we saw all the different kinds of fiends. Oh, Potion of Heal Wounds. Yes, Royal Jelly. Oh, it feels so good. Can we just enjoy this for a second? Translucent Mace. Can we please? Shimmering Gloves. Yeah, I'll check them out. My song has ended. Yes. Okay, well, they're okay, I guess, but not really. We got Fencer's Gloves. We're fine. We can put on our lousy boots if we need lousy stuff. Scroll of Enchant Armor. Sure. Yes, please. Let's just get my Gold Dragon Armor as good as we can. Just feels good to be alive, man. Enchanting things, looking at loot, weather armor, who cares, but it doesn't matter. I'm glad you're alive. Translucent plate armor, okay, yeah, that's interesting enough that I'll look at it. +9 plate armor with regeneration. It's good, but we really need the elemental resistances, so we'll stick with our +9 gold plate armor, please. Potion of Heal Wounds is necessary. Bread rations are necessary. Holy word, I wish I had a chance to use. But we sacrificed words and it was fine. Yes, 2 potions of heal wounds. A potion of experience. Yes, please. Can we just get it all in, I don't know, Charms and Necromancy, just because, well, it really saved us. Quite a bit, didn't us? In fact, just Borgnors was the real hero there. Let's put it all into Necromancy. Just so I can have as good of a Borgnors as I can, just in case I need it for the end of the game. Our life is 2/3 of what it used to be honest. That's not so pleasant. Not feeling so robust there. Of course, we are frail. That's a little bit of that, but, you know, I mean, most of that is completely on us. You thought I was going to die, didn't you? Well, you weren't the only one. You know what, man? That's got to be the place where we end it. You know, that might mean that we skip Ziggurat to 27, Or it might mean that we do Ziggurat 27 in the hopes that Ziggurat 26 is the worst one ever, and hopefully maybe Ziggurat 27 will be a victory lap. I mean, we might have to conquer a Zig. Either way, though, the next video. All right, I gotta take a breath, man. I gotta go and like cry in a corner for 3 hours. But next video is gonna be the last one. Either we're gonna go to Zig 27 and die, which would be fine, or we're gonna go to Zot 5 and die, and then fine. All right, or we get the orb and win, which would be great. That would be ideal. But, you know, at least let me have this victory. You know, I mean, it would be so awful if we went down to Zig 27 and died now after this moment of extreme, extreme tribulation. So I hope you enjoyed, you guys. This was crazy, all right? Screw you, Harrigan. Harrigan is dead to me. You remember when I had that speech earlier ago about how I was so sentimental about Harrigan? Harrigan is now absolutely gone from any sort of positive mindset of mine. But in any case, you guys, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. See you next time.